There we go.
Hello everyone! It's been a while since I've done a haul, I think, but I have been shopping, obviously, and I've accumulated quite a variety of homeware, clothing and beauty, so I figured for this week's video I would sit down and share those with you, possibly impart some inspiration into your lives, whether that's for clothing or house things. I don't know what I'm chatting on about. I'm just gonna get on with the haul. I'm gonna start with beauty, then I'm gonna go into homeware, and then I'm gonna go into clothing. So beauty wise, I went into Boots, which I haven't done in such a long time. I used to absolutely love going into Boots and kind of casually perusing all the different stands, and these days I have less time to do that, so when I go it's to get a specific kind of list of things that I need, so I don't ever really get the chance to have a look at other things that might be available. So I kind of did a bit more of that and I really enjoyed it. First thing I got was this, which is Bourjois, and it is the Rouge Edition Velvet. I got one of these a couple of months ago and it was in a purple shade, and I just wanted to get kind of like a more beigey nude pink colour just for everyday wear, because I've been really enjoying wearing that shade on my lips recently. So I picked that up because I love these and I really liked the colour. I also went and picked up my beloved Rimmel Match Perfection in the shade 100 Ivory. I do have a huge collection of this foundation. It was one of my favourites last year. I actually forgot to mention this in my 2014 favourites. Probably should have done that. But I just really like this foundation. I think it's one of my favourite drugstore foundations, and all the shades that I have at the moment in my collection do not suit my skin tone, so I went and picked up a lighter shade, and that's it. I see a lot of other YouTubers and bloggers recommending this eyeshadow quad, and I have yet to even like try it or look at it. So, and actually a lot of the time it's out of stock. So I went up to the Soap and Glory counter and I picked up lid stuff. I feel like there are a lot of amazing eyeshadow palettes and quads and duos in the kind of higher makeup ranges, but I feel like in the kind of drugstore realm there's not that many, so I was kind of having a little look around, and this one did actually look amazing. It looks very similar to a MAC quad that I actually have with kind of all my favourite shades in. So it has a matte beigey white shade, it has a matte pinky shade, a glittery taupe and a matte kind of taupey brown. I just feel like if you're starting out with makeup, or you kind of wear a lot more neutral, subtle looks like I mostly do, you would really get on well with this palette. Look at this, on the back it says, "We choose not to include a cheap spongy shadow brush because not only would it drive the price of this palette up, we thought you'd rather opt for a proper one." That's funny, at least they're honest. The next thing isn't actually a makeup item, but it is something I've been meaning to get for a really long time, and it's a tangle teaser for your handbag. As I have extremely long hair, if I'm out and about, especially at the moment because I'm wearing scarves quite a lot, my hair gets into this disgusting like matted mess, which actually makes me want to cut my hair even more because it drives me crazy. So having one of these in my handbag I felt would probably be kind of essential, so I grabbed one. I got the gold one. They had silver, I think they had a metallic purple too. I was toying with both of them, but I opted for this one. So basically what makes it ideal for your handbag is the fact that it has this on the other side, which means that when you pull it out, you've got the hairbrush here with all the bristles, and then you can pop it back in and the bristles don't get dirty, and you're not going to have like bits of stray hair in the bottom of your handbag, as long as you kind of keep it relatively clean. But tangle teasers are amazing if you get knots, or if you just like to brush your hair and just have super sleek hair all the time. And yeah, I feel like it's taken me a really long time to get one of these. I feel like everyone and their mother and their cat and their dog has one of these, so oh, you can see yourself in it, kind of. You look very warped, but it's yeah, I got a tangle teaser for my handbag. I also took a trip into MAC, originally to buy a kind of pinky nude shade lipstick in the colour Faux, I think, and they didn't have one. And also because the other day I stayed with Louise and she had squirted too much foundation on her hand. I don't know if anyone else does this if they're with their friend, but if you sometimes squirt too much, you're like, ah. And I hadn't done my foundation yet, and she said, do you want to use the rest of this because you're the same shade as me? And it was MAC Studio Sculpt, which is something that I used to swear by in 2012, maybe? 2011, 2012? I can't remember. And we both fell in love with that foundation and we used it all the time. And I applied it and I was like, oh my goodness, I forgot how much I loved this. So I picked one up. We are the shade NW20. I just really like this foundation because, I mean, it is quite thick. It's definitely not a matte foundation. But if you have oily skin, this might not be the foundation for you. But in the winter months, the colder months, I love this because it feels so moisturizing and it makes your skin look really kind of glowing and really moisturized and just... yeah, I love it. Dewy. Dewy is the word I was looking for. It looks really kind of glowing and dewy. And I find this really easy to blend and a very good coverage too. So popped that one back in my makeup collection thanks to Louise and her over pumping of foundation. I also popped into Space NK. Now obviously Space NK, there are a lot more higher end brands. And one of those brands that I don't ever really look into is Hourglass. Yet I have seen so many raving reviews about the primer, Veil. So here it is. I decided to buy it and try it. This year I've decided I'm going to try more. So that means primers. There are so many people that swear by primers and their makeup lasts so much longer, goes less patchy, everything's so much easier to apply. And I am just too lazy for primers. Like, I guess when I'm getting ready, I'm using my serum, I'm using my moisturiser, and then I just go straight on with my foundation. I'm one of these people that's like, sometimes I'll really enjoy doing my makeup and I'll take my time doing my makeup. And other days, most days, I'm doing it in a rush because I need to be somewhere, I need to be doing something. So I kind of just get things done as quick as possible. But I really want to try this because I have heard amazing things. So it's Hourglass and it's Veil and it's a mineral primer, oil free with SPF 15. I'm gonna give it a go and see what all the fuss is about, and if it's amazing, I'm sure it will feature in a favourites at some point. The next lot of things are house things. Now I moved house in, was it October or November? I can't remember. And it's kind of a work in progress. You're never going to move into somewhere and it be completely done straight away. I kind of just thought that I would move in and everything would miraculously go into place and it would be a home straight away. I was wrong. It takes a long time to build up a space in order for it to feel like a home. And there's definitely a lack of pictures, photos, lampshades, mirrors, just general little bits and pieces that make it feel really homely. And actually it's something that kind of got me down a little bit because I was like, it doesn't feel like home. And my last flat very quickly felt like a home because there was less space to fill. And so one of my missions, although slowly but surely, is to make this place feel a lot more like a home. So I am still going out and buying lots of little bits and pieces and also spending hours and hours on Pinterest looking at all the different kind of interiors and designs of rooms and stuff, which actually I have become a little bit obsessed with. From Heels is a bin. It's a copper wire bin. It's actually a laundry bin, but myself and Alfie actually want to use this to put rubbish in. So we're just going to put a plastic bag in this, and because let's be honest, this is really tiny. You could just put one jumper in that and it would be full. So we're going to use this as like a waste paper bin basically. But as you will see from the rest of my items, I've become a bit obsessed with copper. So a bin for my bedroom, yay! I also wanted to get some plants for the house. We've got a few. Alfie has a bonsai tree which I am basically keeping alive because he let it die because he's useless at keeping plants alive. And we have a succulent too, and I wanted to get some more succulents because they are really low maintenance houseplants and you very rarely need to water them, and I just think they look really pretty. And not pretty, pretty's not really the word, but I just feel like they add a bit more life to things. You know, plants are living, and what is this? Plants are living. It's like a science lesson. It's just nice to have some living things everywhere and bring a bit of greenery and life to the house. So I decided to go and buy some more succulents. These are two of my favourites. I've got this one, and I also put them in little white pots. I don't know where I'm going to put these yet. I think I want to put them in my bedroom. We need to get some shelves for the wall, and then I think I'll put them on the shelves or something. But I really, really like these. They come in all different shapes and sizes. You can get teeny tiny ones. I actually really want to make a terrarium, which is, well, you can Google it, but I just think they look really, really cool, and put a few of these in there. So I've got these two, and I also brought up a teeny tiny one to show you because he's so cute. Look! Okay, so Oliver Bonus have a lot of copper things in at the moment. I don't know where this obsession with coppers come from. I'm thinking Pinterest. And I bought these two little nibble bowls. So it's kind of like, almost like someone's dipped them in copper. And I think the other side is bamboo. I just think it's really nice if you've got guests coming round and you want to put some snacks out, you can put them in these little bowls. Obviously they're not great for like cereal, because I don't know if you'd want to put milk in these, but yeah, I really, really like these. Also from Oliver Bonus, I picked up 6 of these drinking glasses, or tumblers as some people call them. I really like these. They've got copper on them, just kind of like, or again, as if they've been dipped in, but this looks kind of like a fish scale effect, and I really, really like it. It's kind of like battered, and I don't know, I love it. I love them. I think they're really lovely. Cheers! Another thing I want to do in the house is to have a wall of posters and sayings and photos of my friends and just cute things kind of all together. I've seen a lot of this everywhere. So you could have like one massive poster and then a smaller frame and then a kind of slightly bigger frame, and kind of all jumbled and mixed up. And so I went into Paper Chase actually, and they had lots of nice frames. They had this copper one, again with like a fish kind of scale theme going on, which I really, really liked. I got this one, which is white, and it looks like it's kind of like a roped edging. And this one, which is like a slate grey / black, and that one is slightly bigger. And then to fill them, I'm obviously going to use photos of like me and my friends and things like that, maybe like holidays and stuff. But they also have a section called postcards, where they have some really lovely like postcards. So I picked some of those up. I got this one, which is of a really cute little girl holding a little dog, and I just thought it was really cute. This one, which says "Ain't Going Nowhere." I really like typography. I think it's really cool, especially when they're like awesome sayings or like motivational sayings. It's always good for a desk area, I think. So "Ain't Going Nowhere." And then "Logic will get you from A to B, imagination will take you everywhere." I really like that saying a lot. Yeah. So I'm going to pop some of these in frames and scatter them around and just turn the house into a home a bit more. Clothing wise, I actually went into Topshop yesterday, so I have some things from Topshop I want to show you. So the first thing I picked up was this top. It's kind of loose, round neck, and it has a really cute kind of like frilly bottom. So I got that one in black, and I also picked one up in white because I just find tops like this so easy to throw on with jeans, with a bikini underneath, obviously if I'm going on holiday, not in this weather, or a little strappy top. And yeah, I really like those. They feel really like floaty, which is the kind of material that I quite like. I also picked up these jeans. These are the Joni super high-waisted skinny jeans. I really like super high-waisted right now because there are a lot of crop tops around. I'm actually wearing one right now, so it kind of ends here. And because it's still really cold, I want to keep as covered as possible. So even if it just means there's the teeniest little line of flesh, I really hate that word, skin showing, then that's great because then I'm less cold. So I got these. They've got little cutout bits in the knees, so your knees might get chilly, but they're really super nice and stretchy. I really like Topshop jeans. Topshop jeans restored my faith in jeans because I never used to like wearing them before, and now I actually think I love wearing jeans. So there you go, Topshop, you made me love jeans. I also picked up this cardigan, which was now £35. It's in this gorgeous maroon kind of burgundy colour, and it's really kind of long, drapey and slouchy with pockets. I actually have one of these in a grey colour, which is why I knew I would love it when I saw it, and I wear it with a lot of things. And it's so soft and cosy. I also picked up this really long, slouchy kind of jumper t-shirt. It's not really thick, but it's thick enough that it would keep you warm. Long sleeves, and it's just super long. I feel like this would be really nice to wear with leggings and boots, because it's kind of like a t-shirt dress. There's a lot of stripes on the screen right now. I've also been loving roll necks at the moment because they're so cozy. I've never really loved a roll neck before, and I bought one from ASOS recently and I lived in it, so I kind of went a bit overboard and got some more. This one is from Topshop, roll neck. It's a really nice kind of navy with black and white threads running through it, so it looks kind of textured. Nice big slouchy jumper with some tight sleeves at the end. I just really like it. They have a lot of really nice things in Topshop right now, guys. It was so hard, like this is already enough, but it was so hard to restrain myself from literally putting everything in do Topshop do baskets? I don't think they do. In my hand. And the last thing I picked up was this jumper. I really like this khaki green colour. Whoop, I'm gonna like paper cut my face. I really like this khaki green colour, and it's a nice big slouchy jumper, which I have been living in a lot recently. So I kind of felt like it was a no-brainer. And yeah, that's everything I wanted to share with you in this haul video. I really hope that you have enjoyed it and that it's given you a little bit of inspiration in some way, whether that's given you the courage to wear a roll neck or made you want to go out and buy some plants. Hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you very, very soon for another video. Goodbye! No, 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 no. No place I'd rather be. When I am with you, there's no place I'd rather be. Boom!